Before you can deal or play any hand of Texas Hold'em, you first need to know where you stand in relation to the button. That's that little white thing that moves one seat to the left after every hand that's dealt. If you're joining a new game, the dealer will ask each player to draw a card for the button so they know where to put it on the table. The player who has the highest card will win the button. The highest card is the ace of spades. The lowest card in the deck is the two of clubs. Once you know where the button is on the table, the two players to the left of the button are the small blind and the big blind. They are forced to bet before they receive their cards. The small blind is generally half the amount of the big blind. Games that you might find at common casinos include 1-2, 1-3, 2-3, 2-5, and 5-10 no-limit hold'em. Beginning with the player in the small blind position, the dealer gives each person two cards, one at a time, face down. These two cards are commonly referred to as the player's hole card. The first three community cards that the dealer puts out are commonly known as the flop. Fourth card is commonly called the turn, and the fifth community card and final community card is known as the river. At the end of each betting round, the dealer will burn and turn. Burning is when the dealer places one card face down to the side, discards it so it will not be included in the hand, and then flips over, turns the cards that will be in the middle for all players to use to make the best hand of 5. Because the small blind and big blind have already been forced to put out bets before the first two cards are dealt, the first player to act after those cards are dealt is the person to the left of the big blind, known as under the gun. They have the option to either call the big blind, raise, or fold their card. When it comes around, big blind can either check, say that he does not want to raise if no one has raised before him or her, raise or fold. On all future rounds of betting, first player who is in the hand to the left of the dealer button is first to act. During those rounds, every player has the option to check or pass the option to bet onto the next player if no one has bet before him or her. At the end of the hand, if anyone should dispute who shows their hand first, the player who last bet or raised on the final round, the aggressor, shows their hand first. If all players checked during the final betting round, the player to the left of the dealer button shows first. Normal player order. If no one has a pair, the lowest hand on the rank of hands that win, the player with the highest ranking cards wins, as in ace high, followed by king, queen, jack, etc. Beating a high card is one pair, two matching cards. Above that, you have two pair, two sets of matching cards. Beating that is three of a kind, three of the same card. Above that is a straight, 5 cards in consecutive order. And in this case, an ace can either be the high card or the low card. Above that is a flush, 5 cards of the same suit. Beating that is a full house, which is a pair and a 3 of a kind. Beating the full house is a 4 of a kind, all 4 cards of the same rank. Beating the 4 of a kind is a straight flush, which is exactly as it sounds. It is both a straight and a flush, 5 cards in consecutive order that also have the same suit. And naturally, at the top of the rank of hands is a royal flush, the highest straight flush you could possibly get. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment if you have any questions, and have fun playing Texas Hold'em.